What's up, my friend? This is Mike Aquaviva, and I'm excited to share with you this video on these 5 ideas I learned from Anik Singal at the recent Marketing Mastery event in Las Vegas. It was like 2 weeks ago. It was a freaking phenomenal event, and he shared these 5 keys. If you don't know who Anik Singal is, by the way, click the button below his, not the button, click the links below his video, and you can check out his site, his business called Learn Inc. And he actually helps people start their own business, learn how to grow a business, and also take their business to that next level. If they're already an entrepreneur, if you already have a business watching this video, click that link. You'll learn how he can help you grow your business as well. Really amazing dude. So his 5 keys, he actually has made $150 million in sales so far. So it's definitely someone you want to learn from. But so his 5 keys, he's got number 1 key right here, is to eliminate the tomorrow. So eliminate the tomorrow. What does that mean? We see a lot of people, we put off things, we procrastinate, we wait until tomorrow to work on something that really should be done today because it's really important, but you think, nah, it's important, but I can work on it tomorrow. I can kind of start on that tomorrow. I've got other things I need to do that are also important. We kind of make up these ideas in our head and these assumptions and these false kind of like rationalizations in our mind to put off things, to procrastinate, and really we can just work on it today, because the longer you put off something, you actually lose accountability with yourself, for one. And I believe there's a voice inside your head, there's another version of yourself that's always, it's called the witness, and a lot of people call it the witness in meditation usually, but that witness is always paying attention to what you're doing, and if you're staying true to what you say you're going to do, and whenever you don't do what you say you're going to do, well, you lose accountability and you lose that self-esteem, you lose that self-confidence, and you really, it feels like you can't accomplish anything because you're not sure if really that's who you are anymore. You start to lose your self-worth and your sense of identity the more you put off something. And the more you put off something, that project that you wanted to work on in the first place, it becomes more and more challenging to conquer, right? It feels like you're being submerged under an ocean, in the ocean, and the water's getting higher and higher and higher the more you put off that project, and eventually it's like you're trying to gasp for breath and you can't get above the surface. It feels really difficult to start working on that project when actually it's really easy to work on today. So eliminate the tomorrow, today, work on what you have to do in your business today, and make a commitment that you'll actually do that thing, okay? Whatever it is. That's number 1, eliminate the tomorrow. Number 2, what's your relationship with failure? I once heard this saying, failure is only an opportunity to learn, to grow, right? There's really no such thing as failure. In fact, you should embrace failure. First off, you should embrace it like a friend, like a buddy, like a close friend, like a family member, like a brother, like a sister. So I want you to ask yourself, what did you learn from that experience? Don't say, oh man, I failed and that's horrible and I suck, and and then put yourself down and never work on that project, or talking to prospects, and then you quit your business, and it's not good. So I want you to ask yourself, what did you learn from that experience? So embrace failure. Failure is only an opportunity to grow. There's really no such thing as failure. You're either learning or you're not. So yeah. So anyway, you absolutely have to fail. It's part of the process. So that's number 2. What's your relationship with failure? Number 3, external motivation. And this is really important to me. So external motivation is obviously having something outside of yourself. So a lot of us have internal motivations. We want a really nice car, because that's kind of external, right? You have cars outside of you. You're not the car. But you want to travel, you want to have a nice car, you want to make a lot of money. That's kind of internal, right? So you want to make a lot of money. But unless you're impacting people with that money, it's all internal. I want to make a lot of money, so I can do a lot of stuff for myself. That's internal. External is, I want to make a lot of money so I can make an impact on this world. External. And so, giving money to charity, external, right? And so we honestly sabotage ourselves by not focusing on a lot of external things outside of us. If you have a really good heart, obviously you're going to be focusing on external things as you're motivated. But I want to share a story. So yesterday, I just learned this actually this morning. My mother may not be around today if it wasn't for that. She may not have been around today. It's really horrifying to think about, when you the possibility of losing a loved one, someone you really care about. You know, just how easy it is to lose someone, and just how short life is, right? We have 2 dates. We have the date we're born, and we have the date we die. There's different moments along that time frame between the date we're born and the date we die. And you never know when you're going to take your last breath. You never know when you're going to pass from this world. And so you got to make the most of everything on this, you know, on this planet, on our amazing planet. You got to make the most of your life. So, but anyway, there was a car she was taking this different path from work to home than she usually does, and there was a car that was swerving along the road, and you know, it could have hit her, but instead it hit something else. I don't know, the guy was crazy, and I think he might be dead, you know, from what she was telling me. It's kind of scary, but he hit something, the car flipped and it blew up or something like that. But it could have hit her. It was a narrow road, I know the roads around here. It could have hit her, and it could have been a really bad thing, but thankfully she's alive. But you never know how much time you have with a loved one, so use that as an external motivator, you know, to spend more time with the people you care about. I mean, that's an awesome external motivator. You know, I want to take my mother to Tuscany. That's one of my motivations, external motivations. Spend more time with my dad. External motivations. You know, using that money again for something outside of yourself. So think about what other people want. You know, think about, so when you're talking to a prospect and stuff like that, talk to them in their language. You know, ask them what they want out of life, what their goals are. Don't be explaining all of the benefits and features of your company. You know, focus more outside of yourself. So it's kind of going from the head into the heart. Really powerful. So your why should not be about you necessarily. So you can have some whys about yourself, what you want to accomplish personally, but also have it externally about other people and other things. So connect your why to external drivers that motivate you. These have to motivate you. Obviously, you want to get out of the bed in the morning, motivated to change your family's life or change other people's lives. So number 4, the X factor. So the X factor is referring to a system. And if you have a business, you have a system. Now, it's only if you usually have like an online business, because then you have leverage and stuff like that. But whatever business that you have right now, you have a system, right? You need to find the system that will allow you to achieve your goals. If that's the business you're in right now, awesome. If it's not, find something else. So, system. Focus on one system at a time. In fact, there's an acronym for focus. It's follow one course until successful. Follow one course until successful. So I love that. So focus on one system at a time and realize that a little commitment goes a long way. You know, working on that business every single day, eventually, you know, it's like the domino effect. It's like the snowball down the hill, right? Eventually you have the results that you want, as long as you keep on working on the business every single day. And just tell yourself this: I commit, I will focus, I will have faith. As Napoleon Hill says, faith is the elixir of all achievement, something like that. Faith is the elixir that gives life to all achievements. It's something like that, and Think and Grow Rich. But so, four keys that Anik Singal shared so far: eliminate the tomorrow, what's your relationship with failure, or external motivation, the X factor. So having a system again. And number 5, the last one, and really powerful, mentorship. Hopefully in your business, you know, you have training, courses, and things you can implement to learn how to grow your business, right? I mean, obviously you have mentorship, you have teachings on traffic and traffic generation and talking to people. You know, mentorship can also be, you know, about mindset. Mentorship can really be anything. Anything you want to learn in life, find a mentor that will help you get there. So even if you want to learn how to play the guitar, find a mentor that will help you play the guitar. You know, it's really not difficult. Just find a teacher and a mentor and a sensei that will give you, that will really aid you along the path to achieving the goals that you want in whatever endeavor you choose, in whatever kind of career and passion, hobby that you want to pursue. So it's mentorship. You know, you don't have all the answers. You should always be the student. I think Bruce Lee says this. Always be the student. Or it might just be like a Lao Tzu or ancient Chinese thing. But anyway, always be the student. Be the student first. And don't think that you have all the answers. Even if you're learning something that you think you've heard before, listen to the person, go through the training. You might actually come away with something you've never even thought about or heard before, right? So you don't have all the answers, and find people that are smarter than you in a specific area. So that's kind of outsourcing, right? You find someone that's better for you in a specific area of expertise in your business, outsource that. Get them to do that job, that project, whatever you have to work on, especially if it's something that you do every single day. You can scrounge up some money, some extra, cashola to get someone to help you in your business. Go ahead and do that, outsource it. So there are my 5 keys. Eliminated tomorrow. What's my relationship with failure? External motivation, the X factor, and mentorship. So if you enjoyed this video, if you did, share it with someone else. Leave your comment below, and talk to you soon, my friend. Bye.